evening and welcome to the very first Midnights of Madness. How is everyone doing tonight? Not this morning, but tonight. RR Adiga Outlaw Hail Brother. Jedi Bill 797. The ambassador is here. Good evening, ambassador. Good evening. Purple Lady. Hello, Purple Lady. One of my Valkyries is here. How is everybody doing? Mark the Infinitely Tired. Nina Green, number one sci-fi. Dude, I'm loving number one sci-fi's intros, guys. If you have seen some of the intros he's been working on, man, absolutely fantastic. Captain Spire, good evening. Man, Lori Roberts, good evening, Lori. How is everybody doing? 24/7 Fusion Media in the house. How you doing, brother? How are you doing, man? Man, Lady Mist, hello, Lady Mist. How are you doing? How are you doing this fine evening? Good evening. Shit. Guys, if you can't tell, I'm absolutely psyched about Midnights of Madness. I know it's not midnight, but it's close enough. Parrot Head, good evening, sir. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Mr. CCTDB, how are you doing, brother? Happy. Kathia Star, good evening, Kathia. Guys, how is everybody doing tonight? Loki in the late night. I know, isn't that weird? It's so weird going. I'm still doing mornings. Nobody freak out yet. I'm still doing mornings, but Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to be doing Midnights of Madness. And it is an absolute pleasure to be here tonight hanging out with you guys. It is an absolute pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. Josh and Rebecca. Momini, how are you doing, Captain Spire? Man, I'm so happy to see all of you guys. Thank you so very much for popping in here tonight. No, we will not be talking about pop culture. No, we will not be talking about any of that jazz. None of that stuff. Tonight, we are going to talk about pretty much anything and everything news related. We're going to be talking about news stuff. We're going to be talking about stuff going on out there in the world, real stuff. I know it makes absolutely no sense. It's nonsense, I tell you. Madness. You know, get ready to howl at the moon. Oh, because that's what we're going to do, guys. That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to howl at the moon and give it two birds right up. Speaking of birds, big shout out to my friend, Bird of Prey 5, guys. Yeah, bark at the moon, R. It is good to see you. Yes, we are barking at the moon. Big shout out to my brother, Bird of Prey 5, who's in the hospital. He's going to be out soon, guys, and he's going to be back on the air. And I cannot wait to see him again. You know, he's doing better, and he's fighting the good fight. But you know what, guys? Tonight we're going to talk news. Thursday. Please join me in Adiga Outlaw. We are going to be talking about myths and legends and the old mythological gods. We'll start off with the Titans from Greece. Hopefully that'll be a good show too. But tonight, guys, you know what? I was sitting here and I was looking at my feed and I was seeing what was going on. And get a load of this shit. So they're getting ready to open up the dining experience in Seattle. And I shit you not, they want like your driver's license. They want your phone number. They want identification to have a sit-in meal, guys. They want to record that, all of your information for 30 days, at a minimum 30 days. If you want to go and you want to have a sit-in dine-in experience, you've got to give up your shit. You got to give up your phone number. You got to give up your ID. You got to give up your license number. You got to give them all sorts of information. Honestly, how long before that shit's not private anymore? How long before that shit's not private anymore? Before that gets out? Because are you going to trust an 18-year-old waiter with all of your information? Here's my address. I drive that $100,000 Lexus out there. Are you really going to do that? Shit, who's going to do that? Who's going to be okay with that? Honestly, I mean, shit, it's bad enough now. Your shit gets out on the internet And everybody's got it. They've got your credit card numbers. They got your social. They got your driver's license number. They got all kinds of shit. How long before the 18-year-old waiter is selling your shit on the dark web? It's not going to be long. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be long. They're going to be taking pictures of this shit, copying it, taking pictures of your credit cards, taking picture of your driver's license. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if you had to give up your social security number. What's the last four of your social security number? Fuck you. That's the last fucking 4 digits of my social security number. Yes, screw that. F-bomb them. Fuck. F-U-C-K. That is the last 4 digits of my social security number. We're not doing this shit. This is absolute insanity. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to go out to a restaurant and give them all my information just because they want to keep your shit for 90 days. I'm not going to do it. There's no way in hell I'm going to do it. Absolutely no way in hell. They want to take your shit away. Number one, sci-fi, they're using this virus to take away our liberties. They're already herding us like cattle. I got that from someone I absolutely love. They're already herding us like cattle in the grocery store. They're already saying, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. You have to be home. Shit, look at California. They're saying that it's going to be months before they reopen anything. Anything. Why? Why? They're already reopening shit. This is something we have to live with. This is the new flu season. This is the new bad. This is just something we've got to deal with. They didn't close down the fucking world when something got out the last time. It didn't happen. But they're going to close down fucking everything everywhere because you can get sick with this virus. And now they want all your information. They want to know where you're going to eat at. They want to know what stores you're going to shop at. They want to know what you touched. They want to know what you bought. They want to know fucking everything you're doing every minute of the day. And they want you to just hand over all your information and be like, no, trust us. It's good. Bullshit. Identity theft is going to run rampant. And let me tell you something. If you have never had your identity stolen, be ready to wake up to a surprise because your life's ruined. Until that gets fixed. Let's say that some convict gets a hold of your identity. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen if you need to go look for a job? What do you think's going to happen if they tie your identity to theirs? And when you go in and they do a background check on you, what do you think's going to happen if they pull up his shit? Oh, well, he's done this and that and that. Fuck that. I ain't hiring him. Ain't going to happen. Yeah, Psychodorf 9. Perfect, brother. Perfect. Want to shove a leaf shut my ass. That's right. That's right. They really expect you to do this? The rules are draconian. Hamlet Strategy 89. They're already opening some things in Canada, but the rules are draconian. Exactly. Exactly. They want to control everything. They want to control what you watch. They want to control what you eat. They want to control where you go. How long before you can't even get in certain restaurants? Oh, they came here and that. Don't let them in. Close the door. Hurry, Sven. Hurry, close the door. Get your bag. Close the door. How long do you think before that shit's going to happen? How long do you think it's going to be before you're not up enough to get into this place? Where's your fucking liberty then? Huh? Eris, you get some sleep. You get some sleep, and we will see you in the morning. Identity theft. Kathia Star says, identity theft, I guess that depends on who you are. Can I buy one myself? One with medical insurance? It's possible. What do you think they're going to be doing? What do you think they're going to be selling this shit for? How long do you think before that happens? Jedi Bell 797. They want to put chips under our skin. Dude, they've been talking about that since the 90s. Didn't you ever see Demolition Man? Oh, shit. They've been wanting to do that since the 90s. That's California, and that's only the half of what's going on in California. That's not right, Nita Green. That is absolutely right. Y'all heard Mexican Iron Man earlier. They've still got all that shit shut down. You can get curbside. That's it. That's it. No county buildings opening. What do you know that divorce rates have fallen? They've like got cut in half. Why? Because you can't go to court. You can't go to court. You can't get into court to see a judge. Do you know the explosion of shit that's going to happen after all this shit is over? Do you know what's going to happen? It's going to be insane. Josh and Rebecca Momney. My credit is so bad, I'll hurt the thief's score. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Fucking A-Ride. Exactly. What's this? Surviving the corona. Oh, here we go. Eric Aramita recalls surviving the coronavirus. He's an HGTV star. And you know what? I honestly could give two fucks. Most of us have probably got it. We've either been right by it, we've got it, we've survived it. That's the reality. Shit has to open back up. We cannot survive like this. It's not going to work. It's not. I don't give a shit what side of the aisle anybody's on. I do not care. You've got to start opening shit back up. Life has to get back to fucking normal. People need jobs. People need to work. People need fucking money. People need to buy food. People need to go out to fucking eat. They need their Roman Coliseum. Guys, that's the reality of it. They're going to have fucking riots and people are going to go absolutely fucking crazy if this shit doesn't end. That's what has to happen. The people need their Coliseum. Mythology is on Thursday, Lori Roberts. This is news. This is like what's going on in the world today. Mythology is Thursday with Dr. Adiga Outlaw. My brother from another mother. Number one sci-fi credit. What's that? I haven't used credit cards for years. Right? Yeah, some dude trying to call me at night, sell me an extended warranty. Shit, who isn't? Who isn't? People have, no, you're good, Lori. You're absolutely golden, Lori. You are absolutely golden. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. Tuesday and Thursday, easy to mix up. Right now, these are the nights. These are the 2 nights I'm going to go live, unless I'm doing a game video or something. But we've got to turn shit around. We have to. We absolutely have to. People are going to go nuts if this shit keeps going on. Absolutely nuts if this shit keeps going on. We've got to turn this around. We've got to reopen shit. We've got to get life back to some sense of normalcy. Okay? Hiding does not do anything. All right? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help us in any way hiding in our homes. Yeah, sit room. 10 years ago, this would have been called the normal respiratory infection. Even the most liberal of states are protesting the lockdowns. They can't keep this up. PA extended the stay-at-home order until June 5th. Dude, that's insane. That's insane. They've got to move on this, and they've got to move on it now. Okay? If we want any semblance of what things were like before, shit has to change, and it has to change soon. That's just the way it is. It has to change, and it has to change soon. I understand that if you are immune compromised, if you have certain issues like, you're a diabetic, you have lung problems, heart problems, this can be very bad. I get that. But that is what hospitals are for. I find it absolutely insane that you can go in a hospital and they talk about, and they're sitting there, they're cleaning something after every, oh, well, we do this now. We clean the counter after someone comes up to it. You should have been doing that shit before. You should have been doing that shit from the get-go. Why are you doing it now? Why the fuck are you doing it now if you should have been doing that from the get-go? Oh, well, we've got to clean things extra clean. Well, why weren't you cleaning them before? Why weren't you cleaning them before? That's like a restaurant saying, well, now we got to clean the utensils, with something more than just water when we get them in. Are you fucking serious? Why weren't you using soap before? Well, that's expensive. Oh, shit. Seriously? That's what it sounds like to me. Captain Trek says this is now for population control, not for average person safety. Dude, it makes absolutely no fucking sense. Psychodorf 9, I might have had it in May. I know people that could have had it at the tail end of last year. They said it was coming in through California at the tail end of last year. They don't know what the hell's going on. They don't. They don't know what the hell's going on. They don't know where it. Lick it clean. Yeah. Yeah, lick it. Lick that like button, guys, please. So I can keep doing nights. Dalcesso Runo, welcome. And yes, I am trying to preach it. I am. How are you doing, Dal? Cleaning? Cleaning? What's that? Oh, man. Come on. We went 50% capacity Monday, and the funny thing was there was an uptick in infections. What the media didn't report was more people tested when the state didn't have tests. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. So what's true and what's not? What's true and what's not here? The press is fucking lying out their ass. The press is saying one thing, reality's happening another way, and they want to bitch about being told they're fake news. Come on. 24/7 Fusion Media. In Houston, they tried to reopen it over the weekend. People went to the beach and restaurants and parks. But from that, so many more people got sick in Houston, had to close it back up again. Jesus. And how much of that is correct and how much of that is the press throwing shit at us, seeing what'll stick to the walls. Hamlet Strategy 89. They arrest a lady taking her kids to the park, but prisoners are being let out early because of COVID. Yeah. That dude, I could tell you a story. If I could find a way to tell it without letting too much information out, man, I would tell it. Dude, it's been like that for. Yeah, let's let him out because of CV, but let's arrest a lady and throw her in jail because she took her kids to the park. That's right. That says it all, dude. That says it all. Hamlet Strategy 89. I think that they're deflating the American currency to make cryptocurrency like Bitcoin go way, way up. It's possible, dude. Anything is possible right now. Eldrick Thrust Lord, what's up? How you doing, brother? What's up? Wow. Ah, yeah. What's up? Oh, man. Josh and Rebecca Momini. I saw an article about vitamin D3 being linked to the mortality rates, just like you said weeks ago at Adiga Outlaw. I'm telling you guys, listen to Dr. Adiga. Dr. Adiga does not blow smoke up anybody's ass. Dr. Adiga tells it the way it is. He does. That's just the way of it. Murderers roaming the streets, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Eldrick Thrust Lord. Hell yes, sir. Ghostbusters. Peter Venkman. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Dalcesso Runo, yes. Dr. Adiga tells it the way it is. And I just lost that one. I don't know where the hell it went. Oh, there it is. Dr. Adiga tells it the way it is. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. What's his face, Mick? What not? We have not seen you in a while. Hell, good evening, sir. How are you doing, brother? Huh. KVSR for the win, Thrust Lord. Damn straight. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. If I'm going to go to store, I'm going to go to the damn store. If I'm going to order takeout, I'm going to order takeout, and I'm not going to fucking worry about it. Life has to go on. I don't know why no one realizes that, but there are people right now that are going to lose everything. The only reason why they haven't lost it yet is because the courts aren't open for them to lose it. Do you think banks are going to give $2 about someone's mortgage when they can just take the house away when this is all over? Shit has to get back to normal. People have to get back to work. People have to get back on their feet. They have to get new jobs. And for that, doors have to open. Doors have to be open. People have to be able to go back and go shopping. Are you telling me that if I walk into a store and want to buy a pair of shoes, I've got to give them my damn ID and let them make a copy of my driver's license to buy a damn pair of shoes? Kiss my ass. I'll order them off of Amazon. I'm not gonna play this petty ass game. I'm just not gonna do it. There's no way. We have got to get back on the ball. That is the way of things. That is what we're going to do. We can't hide and cower. It's not going to work. It is absolutely not going to work. One side of the fence wants to put forward a $3 trillion opening bid for the next stimulus package. You know what? For $3 trillion, they better have some money in there for everybody to cover what the hell's going on. Because that, no matter what, I heard this today. I'm pretty sure it's Trey who said this, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have been Mexican Iron Man. I don't know. That's our money. That's what you pay your taxes for. No matter where you are. That's your money. It's not the government's money. Government's not giving you a handout. That is your money. That is what you pay your taxes for. That is what that money is there for. It's to help people out in shitty situations like this. Right? We all talk about it while we're here. We all stand together, right? Well, I tell you what. They want to shut shit down for another month. They pretty much better be paying for everything. And I mean everything. You want anything, you want to call down to Pizza Hut and order you a goddamn pizza, they better be paying for it. Period. Fucking period. Otherwise, open shit back up and let people get back to fucking work. That's what everybody wants to do. That's what everybody was doing before this shit happened. People want to get back to work. They want to earn. They want to provide. It's that simple. It is that simple. Greetings, Trey from Max World Entertainment. I hope you are having a wonderful night, brother. My brother from another mother, Trey. Yeah, imports are trickling in. Guys, when I get a freaking email from Teespring telling me they may have to send my order from the UK because they're seeing the same level of business they get in November and December now, something is going on. They're operating with a skeleton workforce and they're getting shipping numbers like they do at Christmas time. Something is going on. They're getting slammed. People are not using Teespring shirts as toilet paper. They're too expensive. They're damn way too expensive. What the hell is going on? They want to give everyone $1,200 again. Well, screw that. They better be doing more than that. There's going to be all kinds of shit happen. There's going to be all kinds of shit happen. They better do more than that. And for everybody out there that's going, well, at least it's something. No. Double that number. Triple that number for people with a boatload of kids. People that were working their asses off before this happened. That's what they need to do. That is what they need to do. That is what they have to do. Don't settle for this, oh, well, I want that again. No. Not if that barely covers your bills. If that barely covers your bills, no. What do they expect you to do? Starve for a month while they don't open anything else? With 3T, they could give everyone 8,500, men, women, and children. I'm sure they could, and they need to. They need to. Josh and Rebecca Momini, good night, guys. Good night, and we will not kneel. No, we will not, sir. We will not kneel. Not for them, not for anybody. Dude, a lot of people's kids want to go back to school. They don't want to be homeschooled. They want to go back to school. That's what they want. They want to go back to school. People want to go back to work. Purple Lady, in the UK, the government is covering 80% of people's pay. There has been talk of dropping it to 60. Cannot live on that. It won't cover the bills. No. No, it won't. They have to do something more than what they're doing if they're not going to open shit back up. And even then, I don't think it's going to work. I think people are already fed up. They're already tired of this. And people can say whatever they want. They can say, well, this is super bad, and this doesn't need to be going on, and people need to stay inside. Guys, you cannot hide from an enemy, even if your enemy is microscopic. Even if your enemy is microscopic. Hiding and cowering inside out of the sun is not the answer. It is not the answer. This is not going to end well. I don't want to be a harbinger. I don't want to be a doomsayer. I don't want to be any of that. I'm just trying to give it to you guys straight. This is not going to work the way it is now. It is not going to work. They're going to have to do something else. They're going to have to reopen shit, and they're going to have to do something else. Because everyone I talk to is completely tired of this shit. Everyone. Their introverts are going mad. The people who don't want to go out are going mad. This is not going to end well. Something has to change. Sometimes change is hard. Sometimes change is difficult. But it cannot stay like this for much longer. Yes, people need to be safe. They do. They need to be safe. But you can't stay inside forever. Kathia Star, open the door, Snow White. You can't stay inside forever. That's right. Mark Dimpling Tired, just trying to make the world into a dystopian society. Promises of the government to take care of you are wrong. That is exactly right. The government should never have a say in your day-to-day life. No, they should not. We've seen that before. And for anybody out there who thinks that that's a load of bullshit, let me tell you something. I remember the 80s. Yes, Loki remembers the 80s. Loki remembers watching people stand in line in another country for 6 hours just to get one roll of fucking toilet paper. Just to get one roll of toilet paper. And some of those people didn't get their toilet paper. Once they were out, they were out. All right, see ya. But what about me? I need toilet paper. Well, come back next week for your one roll. And do you know what the people in their government were doing? Do you know what the people in their military were doing? They were drinking $1,000 bottles of champagne and fucking hookers. That's what they were doing. That's what it gets you. The people at the top eat high off the hog. The regular everyday Joe stands 6 hours in line for toilet paper and gets one roll a week. Can you imagine that? Trey, you take it easy, brother. I hope whatever is going on you get through it easy, brother. It's a whole other ball game when you knew you could if you wanted to. Now they cannot, and they're losing their shit. Yeah. Dal Cecil Runo. Oh, yes. Communism in Hungary was terrible. I heard horror stories when I lived there. I can imagine. I can only imagine. All I did was see it on TV. I saw live news on TV. That's what I saw. I remember before the wall came down. That shit doesn't work. The people at the top get everything. The normal, everyday people at the bottom get shit. $6 for one loaf of bread. Another line for TP. Another line for socks. Pick one line. Hope you get something. Yeah, Kathia Star. Vanessa Lore. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. Parrot had a friend's co-worker's family barely escaped Stalin's purges. Dude, I can imagine. I can imagine that trip through Germany. I can only imagine getting them under that damn wall, getting them over it, under it, whatever they had to do to get through it. Absolute insanity. And that's okay now. That's what we're leaning towards. Oh, better to have the government take care of everything. The government can't fucking buy a toilet seat without it costing $20,000 fucking dollars. How are they gonna take care of everybody? How are they gonna take care of everybody? Please, someone explain that to me. Because if you think they can, by all means, explain it to me. I will listen. I will. I'm not saying I'll agree with you, but I'll listen. They won't, Loki. Mr. CCDB, that's what the sheeple want. Yeah, I heard that word, sheeple. Sheep people. Sheeple. Nina Green, we are not slaves. We are supposed to be free. I thought that's what this whole thing was founded for. Dalcesar Runo, people around my age and under have to seriously start grabbing some history books and learn some shit. Exactly. Because they're being taught that that's all a fairy tale, that none of that ever happened. Or it just gets glossed over. How is this allowed to fucking go on, guys? How is it allowed to go on? I don't see how. I was still in single digits when the Berlin Wall fell. So was I, Eldrick Thrustlord. But I still remember that day. I still remember watching it on TV. I didn't understand it, but I remember it because everybody around me was flipping out. The fucking wall came down. Cold War's over. Wall came down. Kids aren't being taught about communism, socialism in public schools anymore. No, obviously they aren't. Obviously they aren't, Parrothead. Because if they were, if they saw it, if they saw the shit I did, I can't imagine that they'd be like, yay socialism. I talked about this the other day. I don't even know if I did it on my channel, but I remember talking about this the other day. There was this group of fucking hippie-looking children standing out there saying abolish jobs. What the fuck is that? Abolish jobs. Holding up signs to abolish jobs. Seriously? The government will provide. Really? You're going to pin your hope on that? The government can't agree about anything. The government can't agree about what fucking socks to wear in the morning. And you want to let them decide how you should be taken care of? Really? That's what you want? That's what you want. You want the government to take care of everything. I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that. Oh, dude, when that whole shit started, when this virus shit started, dude, they got that one guy. What was he in Harvard? Was he in Harvard? That was pretty much selling his students in the idea of going and working in China because they needed more bioengineers, dude. So he was pointing them. He's getting paid $50,000 a head, I think, $50,000 a month to be like, no, where you want to go? You want to go work in China. That's where you want to go. You want to go and you want to do bioengineering in China. They're the top of the field now. U.S. doesn't know shit. Really? Really? And I haven't heard hide no hair about what happened to that son of a bitch since all this started. They let out people in prison and putting the good people in jail. We need to do Nina, I do not disagree with you at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. Change is difficult. Change is hard. Change is never easy. You know, they say the more things change, the more they stay the same. Well, there's some shit that needs to change. There is some shit that needs to change. This cannot continue. It cannot continue. And right now there's problems with both sides. There's problems on all of it. In all of it. This isn't just a one-side problem. This is an all-side problem. No matter where you look at it, there are problems in all sides. There's a song by Guns N' Roses that talks about it's the one that has Cool Hand Luke at the beginning of it. What we've got here is a failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach, which is why you get what we had here last week, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. Right? And it talks about, in that song, it talks about a power vacuum and how you eliminate shit like that. How you eliminate shit like that. You take out, you remove these fucks in office that want to sit there and talk like they've got our best interest at heart, and you replace them with everyday people. People that have absolutely no giant family history at this shit. People from all walks of life. Rich people, poor people, middle class, not any one thing. You pull them from everywhere and you set them down in a fucking room and you get them to work shit out. Could you imagine if all of us showed up in Washington and said, I want to see the books? All of us just mass march to DC. We want to see the books. Well, excuse me. We want to see where all the money's going. We want to see where all the money's going. Could you imagine what would happen? Doesn't matter what country you're in. I'm not just talking about America. Whether you're in America, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Australia, wherever the fuck you're at. Imagine the looks on those pricks' faces when everyone shows up. I want to see the books. Open up the books. They would freak out like nobody's ever freaked out before. Call them on their shit. Fenner Fire knows exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine a mass march to DC to say, I want to see the fucking books. I want to see where the money's going. Open it up and show me everything. Open it up and show me how many times you fucks flew down to Mexico to party. How many times you bastards flew to some beach in Aruba. How many times you got on a guy's plane to go down to his island? I want to see it. I want to see it all. And I want to see it now. Could you imagine the looks on their faces? And I am talking about everybody here, folks. I'm not talking about one side. I'm talking about them all. Because there are shady ass people in every aspect of government. There are shady ass people. They're on every side. They need to change their adult diapers. Damn straight. Yes, I am talking politics. And no, you know what? I don't in the mornings. I never do, because I want it to be about fun stuff, and I want to talk about fun stuff. And Thursday, we're not going to talk politics. We're going to talk Greek gods, and we're going to leave politics out of it. But right now, Tuesday is I'm going to talk about whatever I damn well please day. I'm talking about whatever I want. And you know what? Right now, I'm talking about this shit. I'm talking about shit that's going on in the world. I'm talking about us standing up and being like, you know what? We're sick and tired of this shit, and we're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. We're not. We're not going to take it anymore. We are not going to take it anymore. I am sick of this shit. I want to see the books. I want to see where my money's going. I want to see where the tax money's going. Could you imagine that? How are they going to stop you? Are they going to roll tanks down Washington Boulevard? They said that Trump was absolutely insane for having a parade. Could you imagine what they do if just half of the damn country showed up in D.C. saying we want to see the books? I want to see the books. That's all you got to do. Half the damn country gets up, stands up, walks to D.C. We want to see the books. We want to see where the money's going. They'd shit themselves. They would absolutely shit themselves. They would not know what to do with themselves. Start at the Pentagon. That's right, Adiga Outlaw. Start at the Pentagon. Yeah. See how the Fed likes to be audited. Yeah. Crimson Mist. Exactly right. See how they like it. They're not going to like it. And they're not going to show you everything. They're not going to show you anything. Parrot Head. We already know where all the money is going. They're multi-million-dollar mansions. Let me tell you guys something. If you don't think those people get kickbacks for the shit they do, if you don't think they get money in their own pockets making deals with weapons manufacturers, with plane companies, with whoever the hell they're dealing with, think again. They're getting a kickback in some way to approve it. They're getting money in their own pockets from somewhere just to approve something. They do. There's not a shadow of a doubt. Every single one of them bastards is dirty. There's not an honest one out there. As Guns N' Roses said, when dealing with a government like that, you have to create a power vacuum. You fill that vacuum with normal, everyday people. And you know what? Shit gets fixed. Because you've got normal, everyday people in there that want to help people. They haven't been in there for 8 generations. Oh, well, my great-great-great-granddaddy, he was a senator too. And boy, it's just been passed down the line from family member to family member. Those people do not give a fuck about you. They only care about making money and putting money in their pockets and getting power. The normal, everyday Joe that would go in there would do a job and work. Period. And if they didn't, they'd get replaced. Oh, well, Bob didn't work out. No, it's been 2 weeks and his territory is going to shit. Replace him. Kathia Star, I fear bogons above all other governments and species, especially bogons that read poetry. Kathia Star. Bogons that read poetry, very, very bad. Dude, yes. Dave, yes. Okay, so for anybody out there who has never seen Dave, regular guy gets to become the president. He looks just like the president. President has a heart attack. He has to stay and be president. And you know what happens? He gets shit done, and the people love him for it. He actually does the job, and the people love him for it. He's not a shady-ass politician like the real president was. He's a normal, everyday guy. And everybody loves him because he's a normal, everyday guy, and people can relate to him. He's actually doing the job. He keeps his word. Katie Star, I'd go in guns blazing. I have seen page 4,528,765 on the CFGTR 56A form. I have. And that's a bitch. Let me tell you, that's a bitch to read over. Guys, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you everyone so much for being here. It has been an absolute blast just to get back and to talk about how I feel about this, to talk about it and not be worried about it. You know, I'm just kicking back here with you guys and talking and telling you how I feel and telling you my ideas. And the fact that, dude, it would scare the shit out of them. Each and every single one of us would scare the shit out of them. Their whole ideology would change pretty quick about them tanks rolling down DC. Because they'd want them. They'd use them. Have no doubt about that. Have absolutely no doubt about that. They would use them in a heartbeat. They want to say, we're on your side. We just want to take care of you. We just want to do this. We just want to do that bull fucking shit. They want control. They want power. They want to tell you how it's going to be instead of you telling them. That is something we have lost. 24/7 Fusion Media, hell, my brother. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Lady Mist, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Purple Lady, thank you. Adiga Outlaw. Thank you, guys. No, brother. Government. The governments are shit. The world is Cheers, guys. The normal, average, everyday person, that's Cheers, brother. That's us. That's each and every single one of us. We are the normal, everyday, average people. The government and the politicians, I'll say that, the politicians, because government can be good. Government can be very good if you have regular, everyday people in there. It can. Politicians, lifelong politicians are 99% pieces of shit. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel. If you can convince me otherwise, I'm more than welcome your opinion. I would love to hear it. Jedi Bill, time for frontier justice. I don't think we're at that point yet, brother. If we could just get rid of them and replace them, I'm fine with that. If they tried to kill us all, then yeah, go frontier justice on their ass. Hail Cobalt and Pudgy. Hail Cobalt and Pudgy. No, I'm cool with Eldrick Beans. I'm totally cool with Eldrick Beans. Dude, I love Harvey to death. Harvey's my homie. Harvey is my homie. I'm the one who threw him out with the baby Harveys, and you know, the fact that he was the baby Harvey's daddies. So yeah. Oh. No, I have absolutely no problem with Eldrick Beans. Y'all are cool. Come in and take out the trash, guys. Mr. CCTV, we've been trading our freedoms for security for decades. We deserve neither freedom or security. Some people have. Some people never will. I'll never kneel. I'll never bow. I sure shit won't curtsy for them fuckers. So it ain't going to happen. Hashtag push the button, Paradin. Push the button. Hey, everybody, again, thank you so much for being here. I have had an absolutely wonderful time just kicking back and chilling and talking. Pudgy, Cobalt, and Pudgy. Hail, guys. I'm waving back, guys. I am waving. Release the Valkyries, Mark. Yes, release the Valkyries. Shit, we'll throw the battle angel with the battle axe out there. She gets first dibs. She crazy. Oh, guys. We're gonna have a wonderful show tomorrow morning. I know the Valkyries are gonna have on a special guest. I have no idea what their topic's gonna be, but we will find out tomorrow. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And I cannot wait till next Tuesday. Again, Thursday, we're gonna throw up some we're gonna throw out some Greek Titans to start us off with the Greeks. We're gonna talk about the Titans, me and Adiga. And I will catch you guys then for another Midnights of Madness. And then we will catch you all when the Valkyries ride tomorrow for Mornings of Mischief. Have a great night, everybody.